Hey everybody, Bill Phillips here. We are ready for your 9-minute Phill-Up on this Friday. A little extra excited because it's the weekend tomorrow. Well, the weekend actually starts on Tuesdays usually. All right, we've got a lot to talk about. We've got the total eclipse of the sun. We've got standard moon time. What is that? I have no idea, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Major League Baseball teams moving their game times back due to the total eclipse of the sun. Deep dish pizza day, the Chicago River. Who wants to swim in that thing? And, of course, as everybody in the greater Western Pennsylvania National Hockey League Fandom Center, which is known as Penguins Nation or whatever you want to call it, the Penguins are back. That's what people are telling me. Came to work today, and that's all I heard. Penguins are back. Penguins are back. Penguins are back. So that's where we're going to start. The Penguins are back. And I don't just mean the Penguins at the zoo, because they've always been pretty sensational. But the Penguins on ice, led by the one and only Sidney Crosby, tremendous player, tremendous human being. And I do mean that sincerely. Working with over the years, he is tremendous. Hardest working player out there on ice, but he is leading his team back. He's having a sensational season. And basically carrying his team to the finish line. And finally, with about, 7, 8 games to go, they decided to start playing as well. So he's getting some help. Penguins get a big win last night, 4-1 over the Washington Capitals. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be looking at comments. What did I forget to click on here? Where would I see comments? The one that says, I can't see. I'm blind. Here we go. Oh, there it is. No, that's the countdown. I would have clicked the wrong thing. See, this is the stuff that makes it fun. There it is, up there. Hey, it's Karen and Ian. And Ian apparently wearing his jersey right now for Sidney Crosby. Karen, good morning. Welcome, everybody. Sorry I didn't have the comments up there right away. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if we can put that one right up there. Whoa, there it is. There it is. Ian wearing his jersey right now. Karen, good morning. All right, let's go. Join in, everyone. So the Penguins, this is 9 minutes of goodness. The Penguins win. They will play Tampa Bay on Saturday. They're still outside of the playoff picture looking in, but they have a chance. And from what I'm told by the experts here at WTOV9, the Penguins are back. So that's all we need to know. Carry it to the finish line, everybody. All right, here's a big one. It's National Deep Dish Pizza Day. Chicago-style deep dish pizza. Do you like it? Is it too much? It's a little heavy. Maybe a little heavy, but it's supposed to carry like a boatload of sauce, plenty of meats, veggies if you want. No, really, if you're getting deep dish pizza, I'm going to have to ask the studio audience. Deep dish pizza, do you go with veggies at all? I mean, it doesn't. It sounds. No, I'm getting a no. I'm getting a yes, and now the tiebreaker. I don't believe you. All right, so it's 2-1. You can put veggies on it, but really, do you want to? It's deep dish pizza. What does everybody like out there? Everybody talking about pizza? What do you have? It's casserole, not pizza. How about that? How about that? Jason chiming in. Jason, thank you so much. All right. Tracy, good morning. Good morning to you, Tracy. Hello, hello. Jason go with the casserole. That's a hot take from Jason. Jason, with a bullet to the top of the charts. Here we go. Tracy's got something about the Chicago pizza. They don't like Chicago pizza. Likes Paul's Pizza in Toronto. Extra cheese. See, I like that. Everybody has their own pizza that they like. You can eat anywhere. All right, Toronto pizza. Very nice. Thank you very much. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about today? Oh, do you guys want to talk corporate greed? Anybody? All right, corporate greed. How about this? Saw this today. Just have to mention it because it's irritating. And I know it's a news story, and some you can't really venture into that, but we're going to do that. And I need to wear this. Lawsuit settled. A Walmart lawsuit was settled. And some customers can earn up to $500. They're not really earning up to $500, probably getting their money back. Pardon me. Company agreed to a $45 million settlement. They agreed to the settlement, but then at the bottom of the story, Walmart denies any wrongdoing. How's that work? We've agreed to a settlement. We're going to pay you $45 million, but we didn't do anything wrong. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. All right, so here's what the deal is. If you were overcharged on weighted items such as packaged meats, seafood, bagged citrus, oranges, and things like that, customers who made the purchase of the weighted items between October of 2018 and January of 2024 are eligible. So this was going on a long time. It wasn't like it snuck up on, that one scale we didn't realize. It actually was lots of scales apparently for $45 million. Now here's the deal. Here's the catch that irritates me. Consumers, and you have it no other way, but it's just so irritating. Consumers must submit a claim with a receipt by June 5th. Who's saving a bag of oranges receipt from 2018? You have to have it, I guess, to make it official. But, okay, so Walmart's got $400 or $45 million that they're ready to settle with, but nobody's going to have a receipt. Is anyone going to have a receipt? Oh, studio audience, has anyone saved the receipts for 4 years?
I actually did find one from 2017 the other day at my desk.
Okay, you're not allowed to be in the studio audience if you have a receipt from 2017. Okay, so that's enough of that. But is it just me? Is that just a little bit irritating? All right, Karen's never had deep dish pizza. We're back to the deep dish pizza. I'm being shown 3 fingers. That means you have 3 minutes. I have yet to go 9 minutes. We've done 12:45, 11:46. This would be a stunner if we got to 9 minutes. But you know what? This is how we're going to figure out how we're going to do it, because we're going to go by standard moon time. Standard moon time, everybody. What is this, you say? Where did you find this, Bill? Well, here we go. Okay, we've gone all this time, and we haven't needed standard moon time, but apparently we do. The White House, the Biden administration, has decided that we need to figure this out, have a standard moon time, because there's so many countries, and the United States is trying to lead the way in terms of lunar exploration and putting space stations on the moon to do further exploration in space. So it kind of makes sense. And because they need precise timing for missions that are up on the moon and throughout the vacuum of space. So it just struck me as funny that we're going to have a standard moon time. So in the standard moon time right now is telling me 2 minutes, 2 minutes left, 2 minutes, 2 minutes left. And one thing, if you didn't know, look right in the camera. I'm told the Penguins are back. Yes, Penguins are back. Speaking of more lunar stuff, here we go. The New York Yankees, they have a game Monday. They have the eclipse. They're moving the start time of the game back 2 hours to about 6 o'clock. Now at 3 o'clock, right about the time the total eclipse of the sun, it'll be a partial eclipse in that part of New York, it will basically be 2 hours after that. But they're going to let 15,000 people into the stadium to sit at 3 o'clock and probably look up at the sun. And they're not giving out, maybe I misread it, I don't think so. They're not giving out eclipse sunglasses to make sure no one hurts their eyes. They're just giving out T-shirts. So wear it over your eyes, I guess. Tie it, put a little hole in it or something. What else do I want to mention? Oh, total eclipse of the sun. Oh, we got Final Fours. Women's Final Four, South Carolina, NC State, 7 o'clock game tonight. UConn and Iowa, 9 o'clock game tonight. I'm going to be pulling for. Caitlin Clark's fun to watch. She shoots those 3-pointers. But Iowa and we'll go with Iowa. Do I want South Carolina? That'd be a good matchup. Iowa beat them in the semifinal last year. NC State. I'm actually going to change my picks. UConn and NC State in the women's. UConn and NC State in the men's. Want to have the double dip of NC State and UConn for no other reason than just to irritate the rest of the country. Has no meaning to me other than it'll just be fun. Okay, so when you're doing all that this week and watching all those games, remember, Monday, this is the lunar eclipse of the sun and the lunar time, the new standard lunar time for Wrap It Up, Bill. You're going too long again. Total eclipse Monday. Partial eclipse starts at 1:59 in the Ohio Valley. 97.9% at 3:16, according to the one and only chief meteorologist, chief of the morning, the chief of everything, Jeff Exline. And at 4:29, the eclipse ends. It's over. We can all go back to our lives and stop talking about the eclipse of the sun until 2024, in which I believe on the T-shirts that they're giving out at Yankee Stadium, because that's the next total eclipse in the United States, Reggie Jackson, number 44, Bucky Dent, number 20 of the New York Yankees from the 70s, they'll probably be honored at that game. 2044. What did I say, 2044? 2024. Well, we can do it again this year. See, this is why I have a studio audience, so people can remind me that it's actually 20 years from now. Okay, all right. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. All right. Well, it's not as exciting. 2044 is a long way away. Can't we get 2 in 1 year? Okay. Jeff's not going to allow it. He's the chief of everything. He's not going to allow it. But we will have Lunar Standard Time. And when you're watching the game, say, have a big deep dish of pizza. And I think that's all we have for today, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And remember where the off button is.